Jack, please enter the control room and the engineering bay below.
Can do.
It's good to look on the bright side. Jack, please adjust the dials to connect the fuel cell conduits to the drive core.
Okie dokie. 3, 2, 1.
FTL drive.
Time travel. Oh boy.
Biomass.
Oh, they're all up in it.
Interaction confirmed. The ticks are affecting the drive stability.
Here goes. Stay safe, Jack.
I'll be fine, Liv.
Anomalous readings detected.
Take care of them, Apollo.
I shall do my utmost, Captain.
Anomalous readings slowly.
Good luck, Jack.
We have arrived. What is your status?
I'm feeling good in this past neighborhood.
This
Still in one
shell
piece.
appears to be in one piece.
Good.
Apollo, I've located a torpedo. Is this close enough to scan?
Unfortunately, no. We need to reach the forward end of the torpedo, where the base genetic material is housed.
Apollo!
Data secured. Preparing for return displacement. Jump imminent.
What just happened?
Initiate hibernation when ready.
I've set the protocol for timed disengagement, so that we may awaken for the Ithaca's approximate arrival.
Excellent. It is unlikely anyone else will arrive in the meantime.
Indeed. Ready when you are, Jack.
Okay.
Good luck, Delta.
Nighty-night. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Lonica 2. Jack has entered suspended animation, and something is happening right now. We have to wait 50 days, 2 hours and 30 minutes before we wake up. It's gonna be a power nap. Yeah, good sleep. Halfway there already. How about it? I don't know what to say during this time. Nothing on my mind. Nothing on Jack's either. Oh, we've been interrupted.
SCI Ithaca, automated nav transponder. Vessel entering Saturn orbit. Preparing for course correction burn. Destination, Earth. End of transmission.
Status.
Unfortunately, it appears the radiation has not yet subsided. Unless Delta 6 managed to improve the beacon, the Ithaca will not be warned.
Delta 6, this is Delta
Good.
13. What is your status? Delta 6, status.
She's dead.
I'm
What's
not
that?
picking them up on sensors either.
What
However,
happened there?
There is a high-gain broadcast coming through. From the Ithaca. I'll patch it in.
Do that.
This is the SCI Ithaca automated nav transponder. Correction burn initiating. 3, 2, 1.
Is that what the dot is? I guess so. You're
The
a
vessel is
shooting
passing by on its way
star!
to Earth.
Then, as anticipated, the beacon has failed. Effectively, we are witnessing the origin of the biomass outbreak.
Correct. This does appear to be the final moment from which the ensuing series of events could be changed. A tipping point, if you will.
What do we do
should
now?
Without Delta 6, delivering our data on the base genetic material is far less tenable.
How so?
Simply put, we are back to not knowing what happens next. An Atlas team could arrive within the hour, or within a year.
Or never.
Precisely. Delta 6 would have been able to assist such a team in finding us while we're in hibernation. But without that, we must err on the side of extreme caution.
Well, what are we gonna do, man?
How long can we remain in hibernation?
The main issue is the lifespan of that mobile reactor. At current operation, it should last roughly 50 years. If we were to minimize the beacon's output, we could last roughly 500 years. But then I doubt anyone would find us.
Yeah, we're gonna have to risk the biscuit though, right?
I agree. The odds of someone discovering us would be quite low. But what if someone knew to look?
Yeah,
If
what
they
if?
wouldn't give up on looking.
Captain Rhodes.
Exactly. If we hibernate until 2537,
She will search for us once we fail to return. In fact, if we altered the beacon's message to one she would uniquely recognize,
and time its broadcast to resume when she would start searching,
then we should be easily found, with power to spare. Pausing beacon now. I'll set it to resume shortly after when we would have disappeared. Beacon set. The next time we awaken, it should be due to Captain Rhodes having received our message. Initiate hibernation when you're ready.
Alright, we got a plan. Back to sleep though. Night night. I'm still here. Hopefully you are too. Oh, what's happening? Extended system suspension. Set duration. How long? 410 years! It's a lot of time to catch up on to sleep. I wish I had that kind of time to catch up on sleep in real life.
Earth has been quarantined. Passage to and from is prohibited until further notice.
Sounds like the bad stuff has happened to the people.
Jack.
Was that light always there?
Message to all colonies. Do not, I repeat, do not attempt passage to Earth. Any and all traveling vessels, avert course to your nearest off-world settlement. All passage to and from Earth is prohibited until further notice.
Yep, bad
it's a
stuff
distress
happened.
call from Earth.
And not the only one. I'm intercepting countless transmissions from ships disobeying orders. Fleeing Earth.
That's probably not good.
The infection is spreading.
Indeed. The outbreak is already well underway. We should conserve energy, Jack.
Alright.
Initiate hibernation when you're ready.
Okay, back to Sleepy Town. It's gonna be a lot of this. I don't know, we're like a third of the way. Oh god. We weren't even a third of the way there. I was looking at days, not years. Oh man. Atlas Intelligence Systems Ltd. S11 SN7907.3. I don't know what to say, so I'm just reading what's right in front of me. Yeah. This is what it's like to be a human brain trapped inside of a robot body. In suspended animation. Hello? What do you mean aborting? It's not a good sound. I don't like that noise. That's bad. Wake me up before you go. I am just a man in a robo shell. Hi. This doesn't seem to be good.
Apollo, what is happening?
We're passing through a debris cloud. It is mostly comprised of smaller particulates of rock and ice. But sensors indicate a denser cluster on collision course.
That doesn't sound good. None of this is good.
Can you estimate the severity of the impact?
There is a high probability of collision, however. The trajectory places the affected area outside our immediate position. We will experience some impact tremors, but this bay should provide adequate protection.
He says adequate. I don't know if I like the sound of adequate. Adequate doesn't sound good enough. That's a big rock. Look at the size of you.
Collision prevented. 3.
That's way over there, though.
1.
We're fine. We're over here. See? And that's not a big deal. Nothing. Not a big deal. Slightly more problematic. Only slightly. Little bit. Everything's fine. You guys were worried for nothing.
Tremors subsided.
Nothing.
Minimal damage to the activation bay.
What was that?
You were saying?
What was that
The
sound?
impact appears to have destroyed the mobile reactor.
Oh, that's really bad.
We still have 200 years before we reach live in Harlan. How long will our remaining power sustain us?
My revised estimate gives us about a decade before full power loss.
Ah.
System's suspended state.
Ah, poop.
Our only option now is to initiate a complete shutdown, to leave all remaining power for the beacon when it restarts in Harlan's time.
Alright. Nothing
Is
else
there
we
no
can
other
do?
way to provide sufficient power?
Negative. With the reactor destroyed, I believe this is our only option. But as long as the distress call reaches the doctor and captain, they can retrieve the shell and transfer your preserved memory core.
Okay, that doesn't
Good
sound
luck,
so
Jack.
bad. It's a long way around, but,
Disabling all non-essential subsystems.
oh,
Goodbye.
guess I'm going night-night. Atlas.
Apollo.
Apollo. I called him Atlas. I'm sorry. It's just you and me now, Jackie. You and me and just me now. Jack's going on an extended sleepy time for a very long while. Over 200 years. It's getting, oh my god, it's getting really dark.
Initialize neural matrix transfer. Verify hardware connection. Okay. Mapping core protocols to target.
How much longer?
The transfer should go much faster now that we've finally isolated his core protocols.
Atlas Intelligence Systems. Artificial neural matrix version 11.312. Initialize boot sequence.
Shit. I think he's waking up. Jack?
Morning!
It worked. I did it.
Well, you certainly did something.
Yeah, I waited
The scan
500
data.
years.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
We got it.
Dr. Harlan is already in the lab developing a countermeasure.
Been up there for hours now. I think you gave him a lot to unpack.
Yep.
You did good, Jack.
Thank you.
Come on out.
I did good
We'll see
job.
how it's going.
I did good job.
It's good to look on the bright side.
Yeah, Juno, you're such an optimistic little hologram.
The anomaly. It collapsed.
Yes, we suspected as such.
Oh,
I don't know what happened.
It was us.
eh.
We fried the FTL. We wanted to give you as much time as we could. But we let it run too hot for too long.
It appears they've already started another test. We'll have to wait until they finish.
Right.
Oh. So I guess we're just hanging out on the bridge.
When it happened, you know, when the FTL collapsed,
No, ow.
I thought,
What? You good?
You thought we'd failed.
I thought I'd lost you. I was almost okay, you know, with being stuck in this crappy future.
You were okay with my
So long
death?
as it was you and me.
Oh, okay.
But when I saw that FTL burn out, and you didn't come back,
What is that?
just don't ever do that to me again.
Flamingo!
I'll do my best.
Stand by. I'll unseal the door.
Liv, I found a flamingo. Liv, important. More important. Liv, no!
Affirmative. Stand by.
I got this for you.
Dr. Harlan.
Here.
You're here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Surprisingly, yes.
Well, you've been nothing if not surprising.
Where are we on the cure?
I was right. The data your android retrieved from the past was precisely what we needed to complete the gene sequence. We're running one more test to be sure. But I think we may have a solution.
That was fast.
Ooh.
From where I'm sitting, it's about 4 centuries overdue.
I would think by now we can all agree time is a relative construct.
Eyeballing the flamingo so hard. Look at him like, what the hell is that thing?
We're ready to run the next test.
Do it.
He's just captivated by the flamingo.
Give me real-time status on the monitors.
Hey, you need to be paying attention to what's going on. I'll just get rid of this. Alright. What is wrong with you? It worked! It worked! Look over here. Hey. Hey, Harlan.
Treatment successful.
It worked.
It worked.
Just like that.
Oh my god,
Right
he's
there
just...
on the monitor. Zero metabolic activity. We did it.
Congratulations, Doctor.
We should refrain from celebrating just yet. We still need to determine how the treatment affects human subjects.
You really think there's that big of a risk?
It's possible. We can't know for certain until we conduct a proper test.
Apollo's right. We need to run a human trial. Juno, prep the biobed. I'll feed you the parameters.
Affirmative, Doctor.
What do you think you're doing?
Taking my medicine.
Ooh.
What about Olivia?
Once we're certain the cure works and is safe, then we will administer it to the captain.
In what reality does it make any sense for you to go first?
This isn't a discussion. I have to be the one. Chasing down this cure has been my life's work.
Right. And if something goes wrong, we're going to move
I'm sorry, Harlan.
fix it.
Captain Rhodes is right, Doctor. If you die, no one here would be able to carry on your work.
Compelling argument. Just saying.
It's got to be me.
Listen to the flamingo.
Liv, are you sure you want to do this?
Not really, no. But if I don't, I'm dead for sure. So,
Is there no other way to assess the risk?
None that are available to us. I concede this is not the most scientific of methods, but it is the most expedient.
We gotta do
There
what we
has
gotta
to
do,
be something
people.
we can...
Jack, it's okay. This is the right call.
It appears to be safe, so
Juno, retract the emitter array.
I say we do this.
Tell me how this is going to work?
We expose the biomass in your system to a low-level energy pulse, a very specific wavelength. Absorbing this energy will effectively terminate the biomass's metabolic processes, causing it to wither and die.
Think of it like a self-destruct command embedded in the biomass's base DNA.
Whoever designed it knew what they were creating and wanted a way to stop it if it ever got out of control.
Is this going to hurt?
If I said yes, would it change your mind?
Okay. Let's do it.
I want to take a moment to triple-check the math before we begin.
Whatever you have to do.
I'll let you know when we are ready.
Big day, Olivia.
Juno?
Yes, of course.
Jack, give me your hand. It's okay to be scared.
I am a robot. I do not experience this feeling of scared.
Was that intended for you or me?
Yes. Jack, look at me. This is going to work. Oh, God, now don't you start. Go on. It'll be all right.
Captain Rhodes?
Whoa.
We're ready if you are.
I'm good. Let's go.
Confirmed. Initiating counterpulse emission now.
Whoa.
Liv,
It's all right. I'm okay.
Vital signs are stable. Metabolic pathways in the infected cells are failing.
It's working.
Oh,
You good?
Cellular saturation in 10 seconds.
Are you enjoying
are
it
you
too
sure you're
much?
all right?
yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
5 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
That's it. Shut it down.
Lynn, are you all right?
I'll say one thing. I'm never going to complain about those fabricators again. Well, what's the story? Did it work?
Go ahead. Tell her.
I don't know.
Infection cleared.
Oh,
I guess I do.
All traces of the biomass forms have been neutralized.
Apollo, is it acceptable to celebrate now?
It certainly appears so, yes.
Why did she take her helmet off? I was unaware that we had air.
Harlan, Thank you.
I thought they had like rebreathers in their suits or something. I thought this was no oxygen.
Good.
I thought she just straight up killed
So
herself.
long as we are just floating here, do you mind if we keep walking?
I went in on the hug. I love you guys.
Now that we know the counterpulse works, we should start working on better ways to administer it.
What's wrong with this one?
We'll need both focused and wide dispersion methods.
Dr. Harlan.
You should heal yourself,
Corrupt
dude.
Schematics.
Bro.
Feed them to the fabricators.
I
My
already
guy.
have a number of ideas that I think could serve.
Harlan.
Follow the flamingo
For the treatment, Harlan,
to the bed.
you still have to undergo the procedure.
Right. Yes, of course.
Get your booty
know,
in the
you
bed
prep the
so
bed
we
for
get
another
to heal
discussion.
you up.
It's already done.
Very well.
Here, take this with you. I know that this is your comfort, so you hold on to that.
Would you like Jack
Fire
to hold your
away.
hand as well?
Start the
Come on,
procedure.
put her there, man.
Very well. Stand by.
No? Alright, fine. He has his flamingo. He'll be fine.
Harlan, are you alright?
It's not pleasant.
Vitals nominal. Blood pressure slightly elevated, but still within acceptable limits.
Just focus on the
Heart rate
flamingo,
103
Harlan.
And rising.
Harlan?
Keep going.
Harlan?
Blood pressure
Calling him
spiking.
Harlan.
10 seconds to cellular saturation.
Something's wrong.
5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Shutdown.
Vital stabilizing.
You good?
Well, I've had worse experiences. Though at the moment I can't really think of any.
Harlan.
What?
Captain Rhodes?
Oh
What is
no.
it? What's wrong?
Is it still present? Oh no.
It didn't work. The biomass survived the treatment.
Uh-oh.
Harlan.
Oh god, it was right here the whole time.
Juno, get me out of here.
The flamingo has failed us,
I'll
everyone.
reset the biobed. We can try again.
No,
Perhaps the metrics were somehow altered between the two tests.
Juno.
Or maybe some cases simply require more than one cycle before clearing.
Juno, stop.
This isn't right. The treatment should have cleared both of us.
Apollo,
Yes, Doctor.
the biomass sample we were testing earlier, where was it from?
That particular sample was extracted from the wreckage of the Astraea.
So it was the more primitive strain.
That is correct.
Oh no.
I need a specimen from this time period. Something off the station.
I believe there is a sample from the research facility already seated in the cradle.
Rotate the sample into position.
Affirmative.
Oh boy.
Alright.
We're gonna have to start all over.
Same parameters as before.
Understood. Ready to execute.
Do it.
Not seeing a lot of anything happening. Flamingo,
It's
explain.
working. The sample is withering.
Wait.
That's not good.
Treatment. Ineffective.
Yeah, you don't say.
So what do we do, guys?
Apollo, analysis.
I'm still parsing the data, but it would appear the treatment only managed to temporarily suspend the biomass's metabolic pathways, rather than terminate them.
The future strain's resisting the treatment.
Correct.
Yeah.
The treatment eliminates the biomass from the past, but any form from this time period, it will only paralyze. Though at the moment, I can only speculate as to why this might be the case.
It's because it evolved. The biomass in the Astraea is still developing, still vulnerable. But the strain from this time period has been running rampant for 4 centuries. Nora was right. There really is no stopping it.
Well, don't say that. I have a plan. I'll go back in time and fix everything.
We're too late.
Only by about 100 or 200 years.
It's nothing to me.
So that's it. We failed.
I can handle this.
No. We didn't fail.
Harlan?
Does he want us to follow him?
I mean, I'm
I
going
have
to
no
follow him
idea.
anyway.
But I'm going to.
Exactly.
Harlan?
Where you going, man? Holotable time? Again? Already? Liv! Liv, you slowpoke! Come on. Oh, there you are. I didn't expect you to pop up from that corner. Okay. What's the deal, Doc? Come on. Let us in on what's going on in your mind.
We just learned something new. We learned there's a window. A certain point in time wherein the biomass was still vulnerable, when it could be stopped.
Yeah, that point's long past.
You're right. If only we had some way to travel back in time.
Transmitting Jack's protocols back in time won't help us here, Doctor.
It's also impossible without a working FTL.
For that plan to work, Jack would have to physically bring a counterpulse device back with him. Something he can't do digitally.
I'm not talking about digital time travel.
Oh, I see.
Where have I seen this before?
That's the Astraea's FTL,
I
yeah.
believe that is one of the Astraea's FTL drives. I recall seeing a number of them while retrieving the fuel cell from the wreckage.
Hey, I was looking at that.
What do you think, Apollo? Could it work?
I'll need to run some models, but it's possible.
What the hell are you two on about?
I'll explain everything once Jack and I are on our way to the Astraea.
We'd best get moving.
Hold on!
Whoa.
No one's going anywhere until one of you gives me something resembling an explanation.
We're gonna send me back in time!
No, if you want to send Jack back out to that plague-infested garbage scow, you have to at least give a reason.
And we will. But the longer we wait, the less chance we have to succeed. Captain, I know I've already asked far too much of you both, but I have taken this as far as it can go. I need your help to finish it.
Oh. What do you need us to do?
Jack, you and I will make our way back to the Astraea's drive bay. You'll need my assistance to unlock the FTL housing. Captain Rhodes, if you would remain here with Dr. Harlan, there's some specialized equipment you'll need to fabricate and assemble.
Oh. Brilliant.
Opening airlock.
I feel like I could have done that. I've got fingies. I've got fingers.
Jack.
Whoa, hey.
Good luck.
Thanks, Harlan.
When you've reached the Astraea.
Copy
I
that.
gotcha.
Airlock cycling. Stand by.
Don't worry, Liv. Everything's gonna be fine.
Don't let those ticks give you too much hassle.
Ah, you know how it is.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
Yeah, I know. Just like reminding you to be careful. So, be careful.
I was trying to do a cool... Whoa, hey, whoa.
Yes. That's an order.
Oh. I thought she was gonna say she loved me.
Exiting portside airlock.
We need to make our way back to the Astraea, to the auxiliary drive bay.
Okay.
All right, Apollo, you're on your way. I'm waiting for my explanation.
We all agree simply transmitting Jack's consciousness into the past won't work this time. However, if we were to appropriate one of the Astraea's remaining FTL drives, the Doctor and I believe we may be able to use it to return both you and Jack to the 22nd century.
You're saying we might be able to
Oh, God.
I'm reticent to make any assurances, but
There's a
yes,
bomb in there.
I believe it is possible. assuming at least one of the drives is still operational.
I thought you said we couldn't access the drives because of all the biomass.
That was before we had the counterpulse.
Well, that's great, but do you have some way for Jack to administer it?
Jack, make your way to the nearest fabricator. I have a new modification for your shell.
Understood.
Nice. That's what I like to hear. I want to scan this guy real quick, though.
Nice work, Jack. There's a decent
Thank
quantity
you.
of data here. And most of it can be applied toward refining the counterpulse.
Fantastic. Okay, let's see here. Back to the Astraea. Oh, slow
The
cruising.
fabricator is just to the left of the bridge entrance.
Oh, I see it. I gotcha. Oh, God. Oh, hey, what are these guys doing here? They shouldn't be here. I should shoot them. I hope it's a gun. I hope it's an actual gun. I can't remember what it is.
Integration successful. Your new counterpulse device is ready to be equipped.
Oh,
I recommend
counterpulse.
we run a field test before proceeding further. Those ticks feeding on the substation should make for suitable targets.
It is a gun! What is that?
Field test successful.
Are they dead?
It's a weapon.
A focused counterpulse emitter, based on a design from my own timeline and calibrated to the same wavelength as the treatment we administered via the medical pump.
Cure gun.
Yeah, nice.
Understand, this device will only eliminate the older, more primitive biomass.
Oh.
The more evolved forms from this time period will just be temporarily incapacitated.
Better than nothing.
Regardless, it should make short work of the biomass surrounding the Astraea's FTL drives. It's possible with more research data we could refine the treatment wavelength
Oh,
even
God.
further,
Oh,
making
God.
the device that much more efficient.
Which would allow the emitter to discharge more shots before overheating.
Certainly fixed you right up, didn't we?
We're ready to proceed to the drive bay. In the meantime, Captain Rhodes, I will need you to assemble a custom gantry to secure the FTL once it's in our possession. I've already fed the necessary specifications to the fabricators.
Good. I'm in the mood for a bit of work.
Moving out into the debris field now.
Just get that FTL and get back here quick as you can. No sense spending any more time over
my
there than you need
part.
to.
Agreed.
Alright,
You already know what I'm gonna
let's assume
do.
this works. Let's say you two track down a working FTL. We get it hooked up, and Apollo manages to recreate a physical time jump that, by some miracle, sends us back home to our own time. How exactly are we supposed to eliminate all the biomass once we're there? I mean, it's not like we can just...
Uh-oh. I went too fast, and now I'm in the gray world.
settle for
Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, this was a mistake. Every time I do this, it's a bad idea.
Something to do, isn't it?
Well, not a bomb so much as a device that will unleash a sudden and forcible burst of energy across a widespread area.
So... a bomb.
Yes, a bomb. But one that emits a counterpulse that should only be harmful to the biomass.
Brilliant.
I am a tactical AI. Most of my solutions tend to involve some form of explosion.
Uh-huh.
What?
I think we should trust Apollo. After all, he has yet to steer us wrong.
Oh, God. Oh.
In the future again?
That was an accident. And considering the alternative was dying in a torrent of fire, I stand by my actions.
Alright. Fair enough. But who's gonna build this secure bomb? I mean, I could do it. But my hands are a bit tied at the moment.
I can easily repurpose existing equipment to construct a counterpulse dispersion catalyst.
Cure bomb.
Very well. Cure bomb. We will also need a means of transport, ideally one that can regulate the catalyst's energy signature.
The cargo drones should be more than capable of assembling the materials we need.
Excellent. I will transmit the details.
Okay.
Wait a second. How is Jack's reboot ability supposed to work in the past without the fabricator network?
My design for our makeshift transport includes a single fabricator to accommodate Jack's reboot for the duration of our mission. Once we've detonated the catalyst and are out of danger, we can address reintegrating Jack's protocols into an Atlas network.
Assuming all this goes to plan.
Well, yes. It would be rather difficult to operate on the opposite assumption.
Okay, so we're building a bomb. That sounds fun. Bomb building is great. Is there something in there, by the way? Because I've been eyeballing this, and it looks like a secret. And I want to know if I can get inside. Am I stuck on something? What just happened? Oh god. Oh, that was weird. All my boosters and stuff just stopped working out of nowhere. I didn't like that at all. I think I can get in here. I can! Oh god.
95%.
Everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's okay. Oh god. Okay, this is okay, this is okay. Nobody freak out. Nobody freak out. Let me just go ahead and scan this.
50%.
Whew. Okay. Maybe this was a bad idea. And completely unnecessary. But I had fun doing it. Are these tiny little spores? I don't like them. Gross. Ew. Ew, get out of here. Itty bitty teeny tiny nasties. Okay, this is a waste. We gotta go inside of the Astraea. We gotta get in there. Get rid of this. I need to charge my shields real quick. And then in to the Astraea. We're good? Okay, we're good. Really need to get that rechargeable shielding upgrade. That would be nice. Whoop. Oh god, I keep trying to throw myself, but I'm just bad at it. I'm just gonna go right by that. It's no big deal.
95%.
Everything's fine. Don't even worry about it. Is there more? Oh yeah, there is. Come here. Die. Yuck. Alright, so we've got the grippy grabber. We've got the boom boom shooty shooty. I can get these guys from here. That's easy. Makes things way easier. Alright, so that's clear. I'm gonna take these out too. No reason not to. Let's get in there. Hey, it was a good throw. Finally, we get one. Ugh. Alright. Oh, God.
How's it looking there?
Bad. Looks bad. Looks like there's a bunch of gross, disgusting things floating around in here. I'm just gonna shoot it all.
Not bad, is it?
Jack, the removal process will require access to several mechanisms throughout the drive bay.
Let's
Any
get it
live
done.
ticks in the area will undoubtedly make our job that much more difficult.
Understood. I'll clear them out.
Our aim is to locate a viable FTL drive. We need one that is suitably infected with biomass, but not to the extent that it is overrun.
The Goldilocks FTL.
An accurate, if somewhat antiquated metaphor. Once we find a suitable drive, we'll need to remove it from its housing and extract it via the corresponding service port. The removal process is no easy task, but I can walk you through the procedure.
All clear, Apollo.
Acknowledged. Now then, we should start by identifying any FTLs that are still extractable. Look for drives whose locking pins are largely clear of biomass at the upper and lower extremities.
What's this one?
Understood. I'll see if there's a drive that's clear enough to move.
Anyone able to cross their fingers, do it now.
I mean, this one looks good.
Some biomass is present, but not enough to impede the locking pins. Now to inspect the opposite end.
Yeah, this baby's good to go. This is our
The
best
locking
bet.
pins on this end also appear to be free of any obstruction.
Confirmed. Cursory inspection verified. Internal biomass growth is also suitable for our needs.
Is
Oh,
that
good.
a winner?
It's all in one
It
package.
certainly appears so.
So we're good to go.
Nearly. The FTL will first need to be primed, which requires filling the drive with an ionized fluid and stimulating a hybrid voltaic reaction.
Is that as dodgy as it sounds?
Priming the drive is a fairly standard procedure. Moving a drive after it's been primed is most certainly not.
How do we start the procedure?
The drive controls are offline. You'll need to initiate the process manually. Look for an access panel on the side of the FTL drive.
Roger, roger. Okay. I'll get all that done next time on Lone Echo 2. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. I haven't been saying that at all in my recent videos. Anyway, bye. I'll see you all next time.